Been trying to get this kookaburra up, but he ain't coming. He's still sitting right there. Might have something to do with, hello, that little chickie. Hey guys, I just thought I'd invite you along to a session with Flashy Nashy. It's going to be a walk and train down by the lake. It was a beautiful day. A lake is a perfect place to take your dog for a walk. Now we're going to be on a long line, we're going to be in a slip line, we're going to be transferring between a heel and just a liberty walk. And we're going to come across some really cool triggers, and we're also going to take advantage of what the environment has to offer us as far as being able to give some enrichment that is just outside of the ordinary. So if you find like obstacles, get your dog up on them. So we just got him on a 5-meter long line here. Yeah, he's found a piece. And I'm just going to move him up and down the line where I threw the food to make sure that he's got a good chance at getting it. If he wants to look for something else, that's cool. I did throw a piece of food over in the light green section over here. Put that nose to good use. If he's done, he's done. It's an enrichment thing, right? We're not actively training him for any scent work. This way, bud. Come on, Nashy. Boy. Nash, sit. Come. Yes. Enrichment ideas. We've got 2 trees here, one there, and this one has a neighbouring tree, which gives us a very narrow pathway. So I can do a figure 8 around this one and this one. And then I can also test out Nashy's heel by making sure he understands the position that he needs to achieve by going through that narrow little gap there. Let's try it out. Oh, dog barking. Right. That'll get him excited. Left turns. Sweet. So let's try it the other way around. Right turns. Oops. Clever chap. Try that again. Nashy. 3rd time's a charm. Beautiful boy. Good man. So there's loads of barking dogs around right now, and Nashy wants to really pull, and if we let him pull, then that's always going to be reinforced, and the issue with that is that he's going to always pull. Heel. Couple of swans out here before. Moving up to some corellas. See what happens when these guys get flighty. Good boy. Wrong. Nope. Sit. Heel. Thank you. Find something, anything on your walk to help you and your student just have some fun, some meaningless fun, right? I mean, look at what we're doing here. We found something, figure, hey, I know he can jump, let's do it. What about something else, like a tree stump? Can we get on top of that? Sure we can. So we'll get up, we'll get down, we'll get up, we get down. I think your student at their very best will have the intellectual capacity of a 2-year-old. What is not fun to a 2-year-old? Everything is fun to a 2-year-old. They can pick up sticks and make up games with sticks. They can just have dirt go through their hands. They can pick up sand and just watch it fall, and they'll pick it up again and watch it fall down again and just sift it through their fingers for hours on end if you let them. You can take that same creativity, that same joy, and you can relive that with your student, as long as you're trying to find something where you can both have a little bit of fun. Come on. Yes. So when you've got a student that can actually walk to heel, you can go back to your nice loose leash walks. You can see how little tension there is on this lead. He can walk around, he's at liberty, he can go and sniff. If he wanted to take me in a certain direction, I might be so inclined to let him. If I need to go in a certain direction, he'll be inclined to follow. So it's a two-way street now. But you've got to get there first. And you've also got to be able to say, if I stop, he must also stop. And because, stop moving around so much, make everyone feel dizzy. Because we've taught what the lead is to mean, you hit the end of the lead, you've lost connection with me, it's a reminder to come back to you. He will do exactly that. If I stop, he stops. He comes back. He's engaging the heel position, just what you've taught him, without fear of him running away or struggling to get to whatever trigger it is. But he's at liberty the whole time. He's making decisions. If he wants to have a sniff, let him have a sniff. If he wants to have a wee, let him have a wee. But you can't do that when you're heeling. That's the difference. Heeling is for when you're crossing the road, when you're going to a school. Ooh, privacy please. Heeling is a formal thing. It takes lots of concentration. Liberty is a fun thing. See how he goes to the sidelines? He's on the end of the lead, but he's not pulling me. You can see how the lead goes slack. But if I start doing this and this, he never knows where the end of the lead is. So keep your hand in the same place all the time. See how he's lowered his head? We are not going to let him go up there. This way. That's a predatory walk, and there's no way that Nashy's going to be able to go over and say hello. That's an older dog. Doesn't really matter what's going on. We'll meet in a social frame of mind. Thank you very much. Wrong. Heel. Nope. It's too much for him. We're going to go away. We're going to make some space. This way. Get off the beaten track.
How old's your dog?
Oh, young enough to be fast. This way. Not your finest moment, young man. Trust your dogs. Trust how you read your dogs. What you saw there was Nashy's whole demeanour changed. I have actually not seen him take that body language and tell me a sentence like that before. He was very stalky. He knew what was going to happen. That was an old dog in that last video. I'm not sure if it came out yet because I'm recording as we're walking. But that dog was lunging. The dog was growling. Doesn't really matter why. That was antisocial behaviour. It's not cool. Nashy knew that was going to happen from the signals that the dog was sending out. At a distance where I was not able to read that dog adequately. As far as I was concerned, I could tell the dog was old, so I was giving the dog some space. That's all. Thank you. You're allowed to be on the sidelines, but you can't make your own lines. Yes. Thanks for coming along with Nashy and myself. If you've got any questions, let me know. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you hated it, let me know. Do whatever it takes, spread the good word out, get out there, have fun with your dogs, and let me know if that made sense.